I live in a thing. Look at how fucking ugly this house is, and it's painted white and it looks nice. It almost fooled me. You're lazy and I can smell your father! Here we go, Unilock. Go ahead and screwing up this beautiful backyard. Throw those plants in the trash. Those
Yo, when you click like, it helps me help my daughter.
Oh wow, look at it, right in my neighborhood. Holy shit. 109, Danielson Pike, Foster, Rhode Island. Right down the road. Oh, I looked at this house. This house is back in the market? No way. I looked at this house. Yeah, this is a this was a church that was converted into a house. And I think it's a dog, like a dog saving place now. It's a humongous building for $500,000. It was cheap. They put a diner in the basement. It was actually kind of cool. I called Jake on it. I tortured him. It's on a main road. I thought about making it into I thought about making it into an antique store. Did I actually look at that? I think we might have went to it.
Really?
I actually looked at this house. I went inside it. With,
what did you think when you were in there?
It was nice. I think it was $389 when I looked at it. It was a good deal. Someone ended up buying it. Like right, it sold. It was a. I was there, but right before the next one is now. It's pretty cheap. It's huge.
That looks cool.
It's right on. It's on Route 6, which isn't that bad. I actually had a house up the road on Route 6, but when it sold for $389, yeah, Jesus Christ, $160, too. But,
it was a dog care?
It's like a high end like dog rescue place.
That's cool. I like the angled tower part.
Yeah.
What was that room?
It was a church. There was
a room up
there? It was a church with a clock on it.
Ah, okay.
And then that was like a congregation room.
Yeah.
Which is cool. They did a good enough job disguising it. It's the least church-looking church house. So.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Usually the church, the churches that people want to buy are like, I couldn't imagine living in them.
Yeah, it's just kind of odd. It's like, I live in a thing. I live in a fucking strange thing. $1 million in Georgia coastline. Oh, the King and Prince is over there. Oh, this is Seaside Circle. Oh, King and Prince is over there. The fuck does that mean? Cool. I mean, you want to know I always say paint shit white? Look at how fucking ugly this house is, and it's painted white and it looks nice. It almost fooled me. Didn't it almost fool y'all?
Y'all?
Didn't it almost fool y'all? Like, I mean, these fixtures are beat. This flooring is not nice. This flooring is like old flooring. They didn't even do a good job with it. Like, there's supposed to be a piece here to end this. This is a shitty way to end a kitchen, where you're asking $1 million or something. Yeah, nice room, great. But really, they just painted everything white. Did a nice Home Depot bath. Not bad though. Rest our hardware mirrors. No shower door. Sure, why not? Fuck it. But look, bad oak the old school 1990s bad oak balusters, railings, painted white, looks nice. Fools everybody. See, this is an example of like a flip that just like didn't spend a dollar. Yeah, this is just a ton of paint. Look at how this guy just painted the whole thing white. Literally. That's all old build. That's not new stuff. That's new. But it's 4 cabinets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cabinets. Wow, would you spend $2,500? Holy shit, I owe you $1 million. Good, I'm glad you did nothing to the bathroom over here. You can say, left this bathroom in Stinkerville over here. Fucking 12 by 12 shit Home Depot tile. I can smell your father! You're lazy and I can smell your father! Skipped out on something, but you can have the Airbnb in the pool house in the back. Nice chipstone non-finish. Hey, why not go get 5 $8 plants for each side of the $1 million house? Nice shit job, you lazy fucking prick. House is all right. I mean, I don't hate the house, but $1 million. I'd like to see let's see how much he paid for it. How much you gotta pay next to live? How much was it a couple of years ago to live next to King and Prince? He was at $1.2 million on it. Jesus Christ. Oh, good. It's assessed at. I'm glad it's only assessed at 2.25. Great. I'm glad you bid into the local. Never gonna get a beach house here down here again. 65966 Avenida Ladera, Desert Hot Springs, California. I like Desert Hot Springs as an investment. Palm Springs is fat as shit. It's absolutely it's well done. The prices are pretty good. This house should trade at about $310. They're really reaching at $399. They've done no improvements. Putting furniture in a house is not improving it. Putting up $300 mirror closet doors is not an improvement. Yeah, you did nothing to it. Unless they say they put this bar. But yeah, no, you haven't taken care of this property. You bought it at a good time, but you bought it a year ago. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to let a little air out of their sales. It sold for $281. This house should be under $330,000. That's taking a shot. There's probably better houses out there. Desert Hot Springs is a good rental. People like it. I mean, I had some really, really funny times in Palm Springs. Really cool. Met Thundercat in Palm Springs. I met Thundercat. We had a great talk about UFC fighters. Thundercat in the hot tub. Then my friend Walker got arrested for doing mushrooms in public. Ruined my night. Had to spend the night in jail. Picked him up. Had to wait outside of jail. I was on vacation in Hot Springs with my cousins. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. 689 Plymouth, Mass. Nice. Steve Carell house over here. Great house. 689 Plymouth.
That is a Steve Carell house.
Yeah, it's how Steve Carell lives at this house. Great house. Great house. I could tell right off the rip. 689 doesn't seem that bad. Great house, great live. Looks like a custom built, like just a cape with an addition, a really well executed addition. You got a Viking range. It looks really well maintained. Looks like someone pretty steady and boring owned the house, which is always a good sign. That means they took care of the basics. You know, they covered their ass. You don't want some wild man living there, some four-wheeler rider, you know, some fucking psychopath. That is garbage.
I could work on my four-wheeler in the living room.
I can bring all the parts in, and then I can, oh, damn, it's not fitting out the door. I got to take the window out.
I got to expand the door with a hammer.
Oh, man, damn, I built it in the room. Now I got to take it back out. I'm fucked. I got to pop the sliders out and take it off the deck. Here we go, Unilock. Go ahead and screwing up this beautiful backyard. Look at the set. Just Unilock, just fucking this thing up, looking all stupid. Dating this, like, honestly. God, it's like having like a seeds from an everything bagel in your teeth. Nice house too. Stella d'Oro daylilies, Walker Low catmint. Why not? Nice hydrangeas popping through. Irises everywhere. Whoever trimmed the bushes up front didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Let those grow wild. Great house. Great house. Too bad for that little stupid Unilock mishap in the back, the Holland stone wall or whatever the hell that was. God, I laid so much of that shit. I put so much of that wall down in 2005, I'm ashamed of myself. That shit sold like hotcakes. During this market, that's when this was, like when it was on the way down, people were like, I'm going to stay home and not go on vacation. And then the house would just end up going to shit 3 years later. Yeah, so whatever. 4290 Edgewood Place, Riverside, California. Bought it in 22. This has a paint job that was done by a drunk person. So just a lot. Paint will help this house. But sanding and painting, take all these original things down, take the hinges off them, sand and paint this thing. This dude bought this house. You can do the floors yourself. Go rent a home. Honestly, you could paint the floors if they're that fucked up. You can try one room, try to sand the paint off. Go to Home Depot, rent it, get the paint off. Try your hardest. If you can't paint them, and then backyard, do a huge driveway all the way to the back. That's what I would do. And then I would landscape the shit out of it so it doesn't look like the fucking Sandlot junkyard dog backyard.
Dog bath.
Yeah, just fucking St. Bernard just going to chew the Babe Ruth ball. But it's a great house. It's actually a very nice house. It's got original details. Take this door off the hinges, sand it all down, stain it. Just kind of clean what's there. That's what I would do with this house. Clean and paint what's there. I wouldn't fuck with it too much or spend a shitload of money, especially in this market. But the cleaning and the painting and all stuff, that's the freebie. That's the stuff that doesn't cost you any money on a house. That's the stuff you can do yourself. Take a little bit of time. It's going to cost you $200, but it's not going to cost you, thousands and thousands. It's the stuff, if you do it right and you take your time, that's the cathartic shit about buying houses that I feel people can bury their head into and save their lives. I am in Nova Scotia, 244 Pelham Street. Look at the oak doors, the oak pocket doors with glass inserts. Nice touch. I think they might have cut the mullion. What do they call that? Mullion. Just use the base out of it. That's a great idea. I love that. Putting glass in an old door. I don't think that was. This house is really well executed. Really, really nice. Clean. Nothing pisses me off. Nothing's making me that mad. Nice pocket doors with the frosted glass. Love that. Just cleaned them. God, they did a great job with this house. See, painted the floors. Doesn't look bad. Not bad. Didn't spend a ton of money. They didn't touch it. I don't know what they paid for it, but they did a pretty good job. They put I love the storage solutions they did in the basement. Nice. Probably ran it as an Airbnb. Very rentable. Very nice. I wish you the best. I hope you buy it. $1 million Canadian. So what's that like? How much is that? Yeah, it's like I think it's 3 hours of Queen songs on the piano.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's the conversion. But nice house. Come on, give me a break here. There we go. Jeez Louise. Did the Home Depot spruce up on this before the sale. Well, this is what I like about these tri-levels. I always say it, if you guys ever hear me try, they separate the living and the sleeping here with a little stairs. I feel like I had a friend who had this. I felt like the house lived particularly well. They're not particularly expensive when you buy them. They trade for pretty short. I mean, the house is refinished, not that bad. Nothing over the top that's jumps out at you that's terrible work. I mean, obviously it's, we know the builder grade of that, but not bad. Quartz countertops, wainscoting, custom raised paneling. It's flipped, obviously, we know that. But hey, you don't want to do the work. I hope that fireplace is working. Step 1, get that fireplace working double time so you can chill down there. Nice room to have. You smoke weed down there. You can do whatever you want. You can play pool. You can have illegal card games. You can play music extremely loud. You can have band practice down there for your fucking deathcore band, for your screamo band, for your Thursday tribute band that you're starting with your pals. Yeah, they did a good job. The flipper was clean. Did the basement paint? Why not? I know it's the ones you just throw it on the speckles, but why not? Mechanical looks clean. They paid attention. They sprayed the rafters. Nice house. They did a good job. They did the Home Depot spruce up, but all in all, you're not going to have to do it, and I don't think it traded too high. Nice house. Get the grass green and start over on the plants. Throw those plants in the trash. Those are shit.